Welcome, Cobra sports fans. This is the Industrial Cobra Sports Network. I'm Will LaRue. He's Lee Lewis. Let me tell you what, if you're interested in watching Cobra Sports and seeing interviews with student athletes and coaches, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And make sure you turn on all the notifications because you don't want to miss any highlights, interviews, or any live events.
Absolutely, Will. This is the home for Cobra Sports. We're going to have interviews with student athletes. We're going to have recaps of what's going on in Cobra athletics all week. It's exciting content. You don't want to miss a part of it.
That's right. So let's go ahead and get into this weekly. So baseball started off yesterday. Unfortunately, Cobras didn't drop a district win or a district game against the Columbus Cardinals last night, 11-4 here in Vanderbilt. So that currently keeps the Cobras at 4-4 in district play, but they are tied in a four-way tie for third with Tidehaven, Yoakum, and Edna. So their next game is scheduled for Thursday. It actually got moved up from 7 o'clock to 4 p.m. It's only going to be a varsity game this Thursday in Palacios due to the weather. So hopefully they're going to be able to get that one in. They should be able to take care of business with Palacios. They did the last time they played them. So we should be moving up in the rankings there.
Yeah, absolutely. Cobra baseball having a good season, tied for third place. Big games coming up, though. They've already gone through the first round of district. Will, you know it. Anybody come out and cheer them on as they get set for that second round through district. Big key games coming up, like you said.
Absolutely. Head out there to Palacios. They got a new facility they just built out up there, so it's going to be a neat deal to go out and play in that new place they got. Softball, girls as well. They hosted Columbus here last night in Vanderbilt, but they ended up dropping theirs as well. They currently stand at 4-5 in district standings. That's putting them in the 5th place of district standings. So their next game is scheduled for Thursday in Palacios as well. I haven't gotten any word if it's been changed as far as times go. I would assume it'd be the same thing, but maybe check with the school. Cobras did rout the Sharks the last time in a 12-2 victory, so they should be able to take care of business there to be able to improve their standings in the district.
So that takes care of softball and baseball fields. How about golf? Well, both boys and girls competed at the Riverside Golf Course in Victoria this week. They finished the District 25 3A tournament in second place. Both teams will advance to the Region 4 tournament in Kerrville in 2 weeks. So huge week for Cobra Golf as they get past district and go to the next level. Girls had several standouts to meet. Pacey Rose shot a 197. Kaylee Carl shot a 200. Boys leaders were Aiden Thomas with 179. Coben Snyder shot a 180. William Hunt had a 181 and Matthew King 185. So big performances out of Cobra Golf this week. And Kerrville, 2 weeks from now, we'll hope to see the same success at the regional level. Based on the scores, boys would have placed third in the region and girls came in 5th. So boys have a good chance of making a good run at state this year. See these kids cheer them on, tell them good job.
Yep. The top 3 teams end up going to state, so really good positioning for the boys and the girls as well. A little bit more work on the girls' side of things, but we'll see what ends up happening here in a couple of weeks here in Kerrville.
Rounding out spring sports, move to tennis. District meet, Connor Griffith won the boys singles in 3 sets, and the doubles team of Richard Kirch and Christian Martinez defeated Columbus team in 3 sets to take down the doubles crown. All 3 players will advance to regionals. That'll also be held in Kerrville, and that'll be on April 10th through 11th.
And congratulations to those young men. Track was canceled. It's supposed to be today, but due to weather, ended up getting canceled. So that's another meet that's going to be not be able to. The Cobra participants aren't going to be able to participate in. But that does. It's not going to shake things up because they do have districts starting next week. That's going to start on Tuesday. I believe it's a 2-day meet, Tuesday and Wednesday. And that's going to be moved to Tidehaven. It was originally scheduled for Rice, but now it's going to be placed in Tidehaven. So next week, district for track coming up. So if you're in the area, come out and support the guys and girls.
That's right. That winds up this week in Cobra Sports. We're going to take a brief commercial break, and we'll be back with some special guests right after this.
back, folks. You are watching the Cobra Industrial Cobra Sports Network, and guys, I'm Will LaRue. This is Lee Lewis, and we are here with three special guests, three seniors industrial right here. These guys have all signed their letters of intent to play at the collegiate level game of football. We've got Ryder Aloha at the end of the couch. He's going to Howard Payne. Right in the middle, Jacob Repka is going to Hendrix College, and Clarence Hosey heading to Texas A&M Kingsville. Guys, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Hey guys, this moving up through all the phases, junior high, moving up into high school, you've got different things, accolades that you're trying to reach, right? So, moving in through high school, one of the things you want to do is you get on varsity right away, right? As soon as you possibly can, you guys make that goal, and then the next goal after that is trying to get and play at that collegiate level, right? And you three guys have accomplished that first part of it. Now it's just moving out there and just getting going and playing. So I got to ask y'all, Clarence, what was the recruiting process like for you?
It was long. So, I mean, sometimes I didn't know if I was actually getting recruited, and hardest thing was getting coaches to keep contacting. But once they started, it was nice.
Was it nice? Yeah. So you had a lot of different coaches that you were in contact with.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Was there some other schools that you were considering?
Yeah, Navarro Junior College and Mount Marty.
Okay, but ultimately they decided on Texas A&M Kings. We want to be a Javelina. All right. Well, congratulations on that, man. Jacob, how about you?
Mainly just it had its easy moments and its hard moments. Just really hard getting in contact with the coaches, but it was, I mean, pretty easy to keep contact with the coaches once they were interested.
One thing I know that's really changed with the recruiting process is social media. How much did that play into what y'all were able to do, Ryder?
Did you have any videos or anything that you had exposed out there, Instagram, Twitter, trying to promote yourself?
Oh yes, I had videos all over the place, all over my Instagram, Twitter, sending them out to coaches all the time. That as much as I could to get my name out there.
Okay. A lot of self-promoting in that manner. Yeah. Okay.
Is there any advice you'd give those underclassmen who are going to be going through this process in future years?
Definitely keep your grades up because that's the main thing. Coaches want to see first. Student has to be able to play.
Now, do you hear that, kids? Grades. All right. So when your parents are telling y'all get stuff turned in, turn it in because it's the first thing they said. Grades. Right. Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, what's the first letter in student or first letter? Yeah. Look at me. Yeah. What's the first word in student athlete? Right. Student. That's it. You're right. Yeah. That old cliche. So, Jacob. So, what's helped inspire you or driven you to accomplish some of your goals and get to this level?
Mainly just a dream of being able to play at the next level. Just the feeling of playing on a college field. I feel like it'll be a lot different than high school. I want to experience it, so I mean, I put in that work and effort to be able to achieve it.
No, absolutely. Playing out for a home crowd out here in industrial is always a great thing, right? But you're right. You're absolutely right. Getting out into that big college atmosphere, the environment's just electric. Just different things happen. They also hit a whole lot harder up there, I've heard. So, yeah.
You'll have to tell us because I sure don't know about it. But I know there are a lot of kids all across America who dream of making that next step. Very few actually get to do it. So hats off to y'all. Really, it's based on physical talent, but two, a lot of training, a lot of work has gone into allowing y'all to make this next step. Clarence, really, what kind of training did it take to push y'all to get to that next level?
Push yourself out your comfort zone every day, whatever you're doing, any type of workout. Push yourself out your comfort zone.
So, what are some of the most memorable high school moments you have? We'll just kind of go down the couch because I know you guys have some. We have some. Watching you guys play on the field, but Ryder, we'll start with you. What was one of the most memorable moments you had?
Definitely my sophomore year in playoffs or in second round going against Blanco. And we had about 8 seconds left on the clock. They were tied 42-42, and they sent me out there to kick. It was a 34-yard field goal, and right through the middle. It was like everything was going slow motion. Like right when I got on that field, it was crazy. It was crazy feeling that I made it, and everyone started yelling at me. It was a great time.
That's awesome, man. And you hear that from a lot of athletes, right? When they ask, those big moments, Jordan, Jeter, things like that, and you guys like that have played at that high level. How did you perform with such intense pressure And a lot of them say that, it all slowed down for me. It all slowed down. And that's great to hear, because that's exactly what it was. You were focused on what you had to do. You did your job, win the game. Yeah, good job. That was an awesome moment. Thanks for sharing that.
I'd have to say Poteet my junior year. I had a pulling call to go to the right. I had the running back right behind me. We were just running for about 60 yards. I got us within about 5 yards for the touchdown. So, I mean, it was an electric feeling being able to have that running back run behind me the whole time and trust me on my blocking.
Well, who was the running back that was running behind you the whole time? Who was
Rock
that?
Forte. He was a hard runner.
Yeah. Follow behind the big man. That's it.
How about you, Clarence?
There's a lot. I guess winning back-to-back district championships. I'm in a lot of plays, I feel like, but winning was this one.
Yeah, that's tough to do back to back. Yeah, especially in this district. Yeah.
Well, I know certainly a lot of the credit goes to you three for what you've been able to accomplish, but we all know there's people behind the man himself. Anybody y'all like to give a shout out to or say a special thank you? We'll give you the floor because I know this is a big dream being achieved in special moments. So y'all feel free.
Everybody that's helped me along the way, never gave up on me, leading, kept pushing me. All the coaches and parents, community.
Definitely. I mean, having the great coaches and the great family behind us, whether it be the Cobra family or our own personal family, it's like they really sought out after us. They really helped us, really pushed us through those moments. It really helped us kind of go through it and just keep on going.
Basically said it all. I didn't get a chance to say my part. You all said it all. Basically, was friends, family, coaches, everyone pushing you to get better and to get to that next level. And of course, God being able to give us the ability to do all this.
Well, I'll tell you, from getting to watch y'all for all these years, it's been a lot of fun. Y'all make it fun for us, so thank y'all. And good luck at the next level.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Ryder, I forgot to ask you this earlier on the whole recruitment process, things of it, but for kickers, is it, playing at the collegiate level, you guys got to work a lot of triceps in, or huh? I'm just curious. I don't know if maybe that, we got a picture that we found. Yeah. Go ahead, put that up on the screen there. Hey, dude, those are some guns, man. Yeah, you were hiding that this whole time, bud. Yeah, he should have been playing linebacker. Oh, man. Yeah. So, Jacob, leaving, working, being on the offensive line for several years now, it's hard to replace leaders on the field. It really is. But, who do you think the guys that are coming back can step up into that leadership role?
I think it's mainly just having the right mind for it. It's you gotta be able to not only pick yourself up from a bad moment, but be able to pick up everybody else in the moment too. Because it's hard to it's easy to just go through the motions. It's hard to pick yourself up from it and not just sit there and just let it happen.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So you got Cole Powell's coming back, Coben Snyder's coming back again for his third year on varsity, right? See, we got William Ledwick filled in pretty well with you guys on the line last year. Zachary Booth as well. So a lot of good, solid foundation coming back on that offensive line. So you're definitely going to be missed out there watching you. But we'll see who's going to be able to step up and fill that role that you did. Yeah, Clarence, man, seeing you all over the football field the last few years, man, it's been a whole lot of fun. So yeah, good luck to you up there up in A&M, man. We're looking forward to hearing from you guys. Keep in touch. Let us know what's going on, because we'd love to be able to recap this and let the folks at home know how you guys are doing up there at the next level. Mm-hmm. Y'all got anything else y'all want to? No, anybody else you want to thank right now? Okay.
All right. Well, then with that, we're going to take another brief commercial break, and we'll be right back with more Cobra Sports.
You are watching the Industrial Cobra Sports Network. I'm Will LaRue. This is Lee Lewis, and we are joined today with Tanner Woodring, another senior who has committed to the Air Force. Actually, he's going to be going up to basic on June 28th. Tanner is a pole vaulter and who actually just competed in the Texas Relays and won his group as well with a jump of 16 foot 3/4 inches. So that was way up there. Tanner, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
This may be the lowest you've been in a while. 16 foot 3/4. That's way up there.
Lowest. Man, that was PR, man. PR.
That's fantastic. You go to a big meet like that, facing the elite of the elite. You want to show off, show out, and setting a personal best. That's a pretty impressive time to do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, in front of a big crowd like that, absolutely. And then up in Texas is a whole lot of fun, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. I tell you what, I don't ever feel nervous whenever I'm doing that sort of thing. I mean, you would think that whenever the crowd's sitting there with you, and you've got everybody watching, everybody in the stadium, even the announcers like saying your name and all that. I mean, for some reason I just don't get nervous. It's weird.
Well, if you don't get nervous almost 17 feet in the air, you're not going to get nervous about other things either.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm nervous about this.
No. Hey, this is the easy part. We're just having a conversation. So, man, I gotta ask you. Just like I asked the guys earlier with the recruitment process. So, you chose to go the military route and join the Air Force. Man, that's very difficult to get into the Air Force Academy. So, congratulations on that part, first of all. But ultimately, why the Air Force? Why did you choose that?
Well, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do afterwards, but I knew whatever I wanted to do, I wanted to contribute to society in some way, and I thought that this was the best way I could do that. I could go there, get the education, and also fill in and serve as part of that process and contribute to the nation.
Now, by going to the Air Force, you will come out as a commissioned officer. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And that comes with a commitment for a 4-year term?
So it's actually 8 years, and it depends on what job you go into. If you go into, let's say you want to become a pilot, you're expected to serve longer for those more specialized duties.
Wow. So that's quite a commitment when you go up there. Not just 4 years of school, but you're gonna be there for long.
Yeah, I like to look at it as like the job afterwards. I mean, it's not like you're going to it's like a job. It's your career.
And it doesn't just start in August, right? There's a summer commitment that you're gonna have to go take part in.
Yes, sir. There'll be programs that I'll have to take part in the summer, but it's all part of the process.
And so, when will you be leaving the summer? June 28th, is
Yes,
that right?
Sir. I'll be leaving June 28th, probably a little bit before then, so we can get kind of acclimated to the elevation up there. But yeah, we're gonna go up there, and basics could be pretty fun. I don't know what to really expect, but figure out when we get there.
Where is basic at?
So basic is right there on base. I don't know exactly where they keep us, but they've got in the second 3 weeks they call it Jackson Valley. We're gonna have like a big march to Jackson Valley. It's down the mountain range a little ways, but anyways, the second 3 weeks is gonna be held there, and we're gonna be pretty much living in tents for the last 3 weeks of the basic training. So
you get to go camping.
pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a polite way of putting it. Yes. Just camping. Just a nice little camping trip in Colorado.
Yeah. But you're not the only industrial graduate that joined the Air Force. Last year, Wilford went up and joined the Air Force as well. Have you reached out to him and asked for any pointers? And
let me tell you, he's pretty difficult to reach. But you get him on the line, he'll talk to me forever until he has to go do something. But yeah, he's pretty busy. Definitely reached out to him a couple times, and definitely helped me.
Well, that's fantastic. I know the Air Force Academy, and of course, several schools in the nation have famous campuses. The Air Force Academy is one of the most beautiful, well known, just a really, really pretty place. But overall, the commitment, the commitment to the nation afterwards, very impressive. And we all know very hard to get into. So congratulations on that.
Well, you do a lot of flying on the ground, or you kind of mentioned a little bit about flying in the Air Force. You wanting to take that route and be a pilot?
I'm looking into it.
Okay.
I think that'll be. I'm interested in that.
Top Gun got you, didn't it?
Sure did.
Okay, there we go. Well, you got the district meet next week, so good luck to you there. Last year, you made it to the state meet and finished second with a jump at what was the jump that you finished with?
15.9.
15.9. So you've already passed that, and so you're primed and ready to go.
Yes, sir. Ready. Just got to make it there first.
I hear you. Yeah. Says the humble Tanner. Yeah.
Well, from what you've been doing this season, certainly it's in your sights, and I think you have the capability to do it. So we'll all be behind you, cheering you on.
Sounds good.
So, is there anybody special that you would want to thank? And
I want to thank everybody on the on social media, everybody that comes up to me in person, congratulates me. That really pushes me forward, keeps me motivated. Special thanks to the parents. They put a lot in time and effort sending me to and from the training facilities and getting us up and working with us. But yeah, couldn't do it without them, that's for sure.
it's good to hear, Tanner. Well, thank you for joining us today, folks. Like a snake, Lee, wrapping around its prey. This interview is wrapped up. Hear more of things like this, and you like this interview, you want to hear more from Cobra student athletes, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need 1,000 subscribers in order to bring Cobra Sports to you live. That's our ultimate goal, is to bring Cobra Sports to you live. This platform is going to replace the broadcast that you normally hear on the radio for Friday nights. So folks, please get out there, spread the word, share it with your families and friends over the Easter weekend. Let everybody know we need those 1,000 subscribers in order to do that. Not only do we want to bring football to you, we want to bring basketball and everything else that we possibly can. So please get out there, help us out. So as always, Lee, it's a great day to be a Cobra.
That's right.
Sir.
We'll
Go
see you,
Cobra.
Snakes.